You're.
You, we here. Yes, we are here. Everett is here. That's how the fuck that works.
Finally.
What's up, G?
What's going on, people?
This motherfucker come on at the last fucking second.
Nah, for real.
Oh, wow. Wait. No, this is not what I want.
Your shit low as fuck, E.
Hold on.
Your Everett face, he got a bad bitch attitude and shit. He look like he does not want to be here right now.
He definitely on his bad bitch shit.
Man, life, man. What's going on, people?
Yeah, life a motherfucker, bro.
You have no fucking idea.
Life is a motherfucker.
We live, baby.
Yeah,
the show
we
must
live.
go on regardless. We are here.
Facts, fucking
So
facts.
with it.
Am I sounding good? Yeah,
Levels good? I can hear you.
Turn me up, Guru. Unleash
Guru,
the flutes. Though. Unleash the flutes.
Nah, I ain't got no flutes for you, my G.
Oh, man.
I ain't got no flutes for you.
Damn.
Nope.
I fuck with you though. Aww. Bean is on the Etsy, baby. This hoodie is on the Etsy.
What's up, Bean?
We ran a whole Black Friday or Cyber Monday deal at the end of
Joe did it. We was posting it every fucking day.
Everybody was buying this shit too. Talking about hit the live button faster than checking the scratch off. Chris always fucking supporting.
What with Chris?
Shouts out to
Bean. The hoodie is on Etsy. I think we got it listed for 30, 35 right now. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, get two of them.
I ain't figured it out. Trey, what's poppin'?
What's up, big bro?
What's poppin'? I need you, man, to say you gotta be the manager to get the manager hoodie.
Manager on the bag.
Yeah, you gotta be the manager to get the manager hoodie. Sorry, baby. I can't just give that out. I'm gonna need you to do some work for that manager hoodie.
In the background, who playing Johnny P's Cadillac?
Me,
Brandon.
And you be mad?
We're talking over it though.
When I'm playing music.
Well, no, that'd be before we go live because we be you know what I'm saying? We be trying to
look at him
get the shit together. When we live, as long as it's like if we talking over it, it ain't really fucking up nothing.
Right.
At least you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. If we talk over it, it's okay. Yeah.
I mean, at least that's what they make it seem like.
Yeah, we fired you on your day off.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you were still in boxes, man.
Yeah.
She was still in more than boxes.
We caught you still in boxes.
You got fired because you weren't here last week, nigga. That's why you got fired. For real.
Nah, but we love you, sweetie.
Yeah, we definitely love you. We had fun, but we missed you last week. Okay, let me stop.
Yeah,
let me stop.
We gotta either turn it off or we gotta keep talking.
Yeah. Let me stop. Yeah. Before they try to flag this shit.
Words. Yeah, take down the entire audio.
Yeah, for real. Our whole intro be fucked up. What's up, y'all?
What's going on?
How y'all doing? How y'all weeks been? How everything going?
Oh shit. My week was fucking long. Oh my god, I'm so glad that shit is over with. It's the fucking ghetto. Last week just absolutely sucked. I don't want to get into why, but just the grind of the 9 to 5 or the more like 1 to 10 is
type
just
shit.
Not for the week. And in the rain, oh my god.
I was lucky I ain't had to work in the rain.
I don't think I'm built for the overnight third shift life. I just don't think it's for me.
Yeah.
I learned that a long time ago.
You worked overnight?
We ain't gonna talk about all that, but just know I figured out.
He gonna bring it up and be like, "Oh, we ain't gonna talk about it."
Yeah, like it's a yes or no question. Like, yes, I worked overnight, or no, I didn't work overnight.
I just said the 1 to 10 life, sir. I just said the 1 to 10 life.
Yeah, 1 to 10 is fucking. That ain't overnight though. That 1 to 10 kicked your ass.
It kicked the shit out of me.
So you definitely not built for 9 to 5 in the morning.
that's better for me, but it just showed like, damn, this
No.
second
I'm
shift
talking about the
sucks.
overnight, 9 at night till 5 in the morning.
With respect, I'd say it have to absolutely be worth.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah, because I don't do well sleeping in the daytime. It's just I don't do well with that.
Yeah. I mean, but shit, getting off at 5 o'clock in the morning, nigga, you gonna be tired. That's the fuck. Yeah, and I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got the blackout shit in my room. So my room still be dark even when the sun up. That's the real key. You got to get the blackout shits.
I don't like it, but you know, people have to do certain things, and that's just their life. But enough about me. How you fellas doing? How was y'all week?
Bobby?
Week was okay. It was kind of meh. It was kind of meh. The highlight of the week is I just dropped the twins off. You know what I mean? Anytime I spend time with the twins, it's time well spent as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely.
So, you know how that go. So proud pop over here.
Type shit.
We was kind of shitty, but you know, the twins make it better. So
facts, big facts.
Yeah.
Chris said blackout curtains are a need. Nah, that's a fact, bro.
Twins always make it better for me too.
That's a different type of twins, though.
Oh man,
them the twins attached to somebody's chest. But nah, my week was pretty cool. My week was pretty cool. I did a whole lot of Ubering. You know, preparing for Christmas and shit because we always host. So did a whole lot of Ubering this past week. And then Friday, Bay dropped. That mother. Oh my God, Bay dropped. Nigga, I done listened to that fucking man. Listen. I done listened to that album about 4 or 5 times already. What?
I have not listened to her yet, man. I'm a
neither.
little salty.
That
I ain't
boy,
listened to her yet.
Listen. Chris say one kid was sick with the flu this past week. Now I think I'm out. Now I think our middle one is sick too. Yeah. It's a little bug going around for real. Like,
so I've heard.
Yeah, like they calling it the flu, but I mean, it's flu symptoms, but what ain't a flu symptom? So
exactly. Everything's like, a flu symptom.
You know, they giving people the flu shit, but yeah, it's a little bug going around. Like, knock on wood, you know what I'm saying? It didn't passed over the crib. Ain't nobody in the house been sick in a few months. So, you know what I'm saying? We try to keep hydrated and keep our vitamin C up and all that good shit. So we doing good over here. But yeah, I've been listening to that SZA, bro, like nonstop. Every time I get in the car, I turn that shit on. So that's been my weekend at least. My weekend has been 3 days of SZA. Nothing but, and because I'm not listening to that Game album, bro. I'm not listening to that Game album.
What are you talking about?
Game? You mean
or
Gucci?
Shit, not Game. Gucci. I'm not listening to that Gucci album.
Nah, I mean
80 songs, 4 hours. I'm not listening to that. Sir.
He wilding. That is a come on now in this era.
Yeah, man. He ain't
think he Chris Brown and shit.
He said we ain't cutting none of this shit. Any song y'all do is just going on the album. Fuck it.
Right. Well, he called it the finale. So what I really think happened is when they was doing the So Icy Boys studio shit, I think it was a whole bunch of songs that didn't make each one of those tapes, and this is just a compilation of all the shit that didn't make it.
Cause he just put out one the So Icy Boys tour, whatever it was.
Yeah,
it was like 3 albums, like 60 songs.
Yeah,
or whatever. Yeah, he just put that out like 2-3 months ago. Yeah,
they've been doing work. They've been doing work over there. I gotta give them, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give them props for that. But absolutely. I'm not listening to a 4-hour album unless it's Chris Brown.
I'm sorry, bro.
Not even him. Not even him.
I listen to a 4-hour Chris Brown album.
You know, I can appreciate the work ethic that it takes. I mean, Bobby, you was around as well back in the No Limit times. I mean, they were regularly
at least 20 songs.
Every Tuesday, here's the 20-song album. Every week, every Tuesday. In these times with streaming, I guess it's easier because you don't have to go to the store physically, but this is a lot to put out. I mean,
at one time. At least with the No Limit shit, they was doing it sporadically. It wouldn't all the songs right here, right now. Go through all of them.
It may as well have been, but also it was different. I mean, you would rock this shit for months. Nobody's going to be listening to this in a couple months, if anyone's listening to it now. This is a tremendous amount of music to not be listening to, especially for me. It's so much music that I'm not going to listen to.
It's all right. I follow enough music niggas to where somebody's going to listen to this album and tell me what songs to listen to.
Yeah, like
this album is the One Piece anime. I'm never going to start this shit. It's too overwhelming. I'm sorry. Sorry, Gucci. I'm a fan, but no.
This is Gucci Piece. Gucci's One Piece.
Exactly. This is so icy piece. I can't do it.
So icy piece is fucking crazy.
It's very ambitious project to put out.
Who would y'all consider the hottest current male and female in the game? The hottest female in the game right now is Glorilla. I don't think that's up for debate.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Male, I would have to say Lil Baby.
Okay. I'll give you that. But if you want to, if you want to go with favorites, mine would be Rhapsody. Fuck it, hands down Rhapsody for me. And I want to say RJ Payne. Payne been putting out heat.
Good selection. Good selection. Absolutely. Both of those are favorites. Those are favorites. I'm going to have to agree with you, Brandon, and say Glorilla. And Glorilla and probably Glorilla and Drake. I mean, I'm still listening to her loss.
ESTG, he white hot right now.
He is. But that's the only thing with the difference between Lil Baby and ESTG is ESTG only appeal to a certain amount of people. So if you're not in that realm of rap, ESTG don't appeal to you. Lil Baby appeal to everybody, even with the subject matter being very close to what ESTG be rapping about.
Yeah, it's just not as aggressive, in my opinion. It's nowhere near as catchy or as aggressive.
Right. Well, shit, without further ado, before we, continue to get this episode started, let's actually get it fucking started. Yeah. So we're going to throw this video on and we'll see y'all in a minute.
Good morning and welcome to Normal Convos Pod, where we dissect, discuss, analyze, and share our views on today's current topics.
And more importantly, things we believe should be normalized as talking points in the Black community, the country, and ultimately society's culture.
We hope that you enjoy this episode, brought to you by Scalp Solutions Inc., where we help you get your confidence back. So come in,
sit down,
and enjoy your weekly dose of normality.
Normal Convos Pod.
Hellboy on the track. My father is back. Medium shirt daddy. Beat your motherfucking ass with some Street Fighter. Put some money up.
Normal Convos Pod.
Yo, we here. We are here.
We are.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to get these fucking drops out the way.
Welcome to episode 82.
82.
Yo. Welcome to episode 82 of the Normal Convos.
That's not counting the mini pods or the Patreon episodes.
What happened?
I'm just marveling at the fact that we got 82 episodes, and that's not even counting really like the mini pods or the Patreon episodes we've done.
I know, right?
Round of applause for us, man.
Nah,
Fuck
for
the dumb
sure.
shit. I we fucking
Absolutely.
dope.
For sure. Welcome to episode 82 of the Normal Convos Pod. I am your host, Brandon, aka the Pod Father, aka Basketball Father, aka Soccer Father, aka Dance Father, aka Perfect Family Man, aka the Merch God, aka Brandonce, and they aka Jizzy Boy Jr., aka the porn documentarian, aka Butthole Brewster, aka Butt Stop Brewster, aka a whole bunch of
the
other
Shimeon roster,
shit.
the Dancing Blood,
For
Erwin
sure.
Pod Shyster, Under Potter, Pod Shiesty, Pod Wave.
For sure. I'm a whole bunch of other shit.
Yeah, a whole bunch of other shit.
Hey, what's up, Rick?
Appreciate you, Valencia.
What up, Valencia? Thank you.
Yeah, and we here with another episode. We here
Hey,
with
what's up,
another
little
episode. We here again. We are separated today. Just to let you guys know, we got 2 episodes left. We got this episode and we got next week's episode before the end of the year.
Saying, fuck y'all.
Yeah, for sure. And starting in 2023, we got a whole bunch of shit to crack y'all muffins with. So, but anyway, we here fucking today. I'm here with my guys, of course, my brothers, my business partners. Of course, you know, no pod wouldn't be right without the fucking Petty Winslow right here. You already know what it is.
Yo, this Bobby, aka hold my beer.
Yo, hold everybody's beer.
Yo, this Bobby, aka Aries the God, aka the graphic shirt God in this motherfucker, aka the reference God, aka God, aka Bobby Drake.
The motherfucking nice man.
There we go, aka King Petty, Petty White, Deacon Petty Wop, Petty Winslow, Petty Murphy, Petty Spaghetti, Petty Mayonnaise, Petty LaBelle, all the mother petty shits. Jizzy Boy singer / the porn historian, Bob Shill, aka the background singer, aka Pod Main, aka Rowdy Potty Piper, aka should I beat your motherfucking ass from Street Fighter? Put some money up, bitch. What else? What am I missing? It's a few of them I'm missing.
Speaking, we getting on Street Fighter here soon too. We definitely getting on Street Fighter today.
Yeah. Good looking out, little cuz.
Nah,
We
for sure.
appreciate that. We appreciate
That's
that.
my little cousin Antoine, man.
No, shouts
Appreciate
out to
you, little
that.
cuz.
Shouts out. Oh, were you done with the AKs?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pass it off to my guy down here because I'm oh yeah, Petty LaBelle, Petty Mayonnaise, anything you can put with Petty.
Right.
I mean, that's me.
Did you say Petty Long?
Ooh, I should instead of Deacon Petty Wop, it should be Deacon Petty Long. There we
it's
go.
Petty Long.
It's Bishop Petty Long.
Says you pretty. What? Who
I think she meant Petty. I think
She
it was a
meant
typo.
Petty. I think she meant Petty. It just autocorrect.
What?
Autocorrect be kicking niggas ass, bro. I swear to God.
Oh, I see the comment now. I see the comment.
Autocorrect be kicking niggas
I didn't even
ass.
see it. I'm pretty sure she meant Petty. I'm sure Valencia isn't calling me pretty. Even though I'm fresh and a motherfucker though. Yeah, I mean,
Facts.
Shit. Oh yes.
And of course, we got our guy
My
E,
guy down here.
graphic shirt night.
Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy Evan,
Man, bitch.
aka the medium
Cardi
shirt
E.
daddy.
There's
The medium shirt daddy, aka look at these
Everett the
nipples, aka
Look at
Reverend
these
Do
nipples.
Wrong. No, it's not at all, sweetie.
Pause.
Look at these nipples, aka
Wait, what?
I get the mother and the daughter, probably the daughter first. A whole bunch of other shit. I'm
AKA,
starting
I
to
don't
really.
like old bitches.
I'm starting to really forget all of these.
Nah, for real.
I'm about to
I
just.
forget them all every week, bro.
I think I'm about to cut this down.
Daddy,
I'm cutting this down to like 2.
Yeah, that might be a move.
I'm cutting this down to
Kevin,
2.
We got a whole like.
I'm not gonna keep it down to 2.
This
Y'all
be
gonna get
a
all
whole.
these AKAs.
Matter
Nah,
of
this
fact-
be a whole time wasting segment. It's like a filler segment for real.
But it's a
Right.
staple.
It is.
Start
It
writing them
is.
down. Like, well, did I say the medium shirt daddy? Did I say the Reverend Do Wrong? Did I say Mr. Look at these nipples?
Look at these nipples.
Facts.
Medium shirt daddy,
so-
sweetie.
Before we get into the episode, we go ahead and bless y'all with not bless, but you know what I'm saying.
Bless.
We go give y'all a little bit of what's going on with us right now, what y'all can expect for 2023. We kind of dive deeper into it, maybe next week, maybe not. We don't fucking know. We ain't decided yet. But
Look at him giving up the sauce.
yeah, not all of it though. We are reformatting the whole pod. Same name, same logos. Everything else is getting reformatted for the most part. So come 2023, we will not operate the same way that we do now. That's all I fucking got for y'all. Stay tuned. Go follow us on Instagram. Go follow us on Facebook. Go follow us on Twitter. That's where everything is going to be coming from. Follow us on YouTube, Twitch, all that good shit. All of the updates over the next 3 weeks are gonna be fucking crazy. So keep y'all ears tuned to the streets because we moving. We moving and we
pod
trying to grow.
streets.
So yeah, definitely keep it tuned to the pod streets.
The pod streets.
The pod streets is fucking crazy. Oh shit. Where we starting at today, y'all?
Do you want to give a recap of your amp show?
Oh,
What's
yeah,
that echo in the
shit.
back? What's that
Let's
echo
go.
in the back? Nah, I heard you had a nice big shirts and white tees.
Yeah,
and-
so for those that don't follow me on AMP or have not tuned in yet, every Friday I do Chef Boyardee Fridays. My Friday episodes are always themed. This week's theme was 6 LTs and Air Force Ones. So anybody that was around for that era knows
Did
exactly.
I miss
what
Air
the-
Force Ones? Did you not play Air Force Ones, or did I miss that?
I ain't play it. I ain't get to it.
Dare you? How do you play Air?
I know, right? I
You're
had it
not
on.
Chef
I had it on the
Boyardee.
list
Go ahead.
too. I had it on the list too, but I ended up. It ended up running so long. By the time I thought about it, it was too late. Like I had to get ready to go to work. But yeah, so this past Friday I did 6 LTs and Air Force Ones. The playlist was dedicated to the 2000s era. As I said, anybody that was there understands what that playlist looked like. We was vibing out, niggas was walking it out, niggas was two-stepping and stanky legging and pool palacing and fucking
Partying like rock stars.
yeah, partying like rock stars. I think I you know which one I missed. It was kind of
Swag.
funny because
I swag. I
it
serve.
was- bro, you know what's so funny is me and shout out to Annie. Follow Savagely Humble on Instagram. Go follow It's a Hard Knock Life podcast. QWAP, Queens with Attitude podcast.
Big facts.
But Annie been fucking with me every fucking Friday. Every Friday, Annie jump in the chat, and me and her be going back and forth. And she was naming shit that I forgot, and then I was playing shit that she forgot. So I think I did like 2.5, almost 3 hours, right? Going through all that shit, bro. The 2000s, like that decade, 2000 and 2010, was laced with so much dope music.
Fire.
Like fire. Like I don't know if that's my age that make me feel so, you know what I'm saying, attached to that time. But like we literally got everything from Juvie's 400 Degrees, the Dynasty album, all the way up to fucking the Carter 3. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a lot of fucking content in that 10-year span. Like we went through a whole Snap era. We went through the Kanye era. We went through the Eminem era. We went through the Ludacris era. We went through the Nelly era. Like, we went through the Drake era. Like, that was the beginning of Drake. Like, the Wayne era. Like, we went through so much shit from 2000 to 2010. Like, that shit was crazy. And I didn't really realize how much music it was in those 10 years until I did that playlist. Chris says the 2000s was the biggest influence in the industry yet. I think the 90s was the golden era of rap. I think the 2000s was what made rap what it is what put rap at the number one genre.
Absolutely. Let's not discount the large contribution that it seems like Atlanta made to that list that you just laid out.
Yeah. The South in general, because I didn't even mention Paul Wall, Chameleonaire, fucking Mike
Texas.
Jones, hate him or love him. Like that. Exactly.
Mike Jones.
Like the South, when it's so funny because I wasn't old enough to really pay attention to that Andre 3000 thing at the source when the South got something to say. I wasn't old enough to understand that when that
was a moment.
Yeah, but that shit was true, and they proved that shit in the 2000s.
Consistently, still are.
Like the South, like ran shit, and they kind of like. I mean, like you said though, they kind of still do.
And I don't understand how motherfuckers didn't know that. Seeing with
David Banner, Webby for sure,
Ghetto Boys,
Boosie.
You know what I mean? Like this was UGK. This was long before Outkast said the South got something to say. 8-Ball, MJG, and all that.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm wondering.
Shit,
like,
I ain't played no, bro.
Already,
and that's the funny part is. Just us having this conversation, I'm still thinking of people that I didn't play that had music out in the 2000s. I played no 8-Ball MJG.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I played no Ghetto Boys. I played, I did play International Players Anthem.
Yeah.
But that was the only one I played from UGK. I didn't play nothing from, what's that group that, Boys in the Hood. I ain't played nothing from Boys in the Hood.
You can only play one song from them.
They got about 3-4 songs that I fuck with personally, but I get what you mean. And then shit, Annie requested that Bad Boy This, Bad Boy That.
The band?
Oh yeah, the band.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard it. Man, you went on a whole Ashanti run for a minute, bro. I was like, you must have been in love with Ashanti, bro.
That was
I'm
him.
still in love with Ashanti. What you
mean? He was. He was definitely.
I'm still in love with Ashanti. What you mean?
That was his DJ Simp shit.
What you mean?
Yeah. He played like 3-4 songs in a row from Ashanti. He was on it.
What?
I can see Brandon in the car.
Oh, God damn.
Brandon was in the car talking about, "Oh baby."
Nah, for real. And Rain on Me.
Yeah, he was in the car dancing, doing the movement.
Pause, bro.
What? Rain on Me?
Yes.
No, Shorty, Rain on Me.
That's gay, son. Turbo gay.
See, no, that's not raining, sir. I don't know what the fuck you no.
What? The fuck you think they talk? Never mind. All right, you right. You right, Brandon. You right.
That's not what I was talking about.
That's what she talking about.
No, she wasn't.
All right, bro, you right.
Keys
You right.
neither.
Alicia Keys.
I ain't played none of hers. Not my cup of tea. Well, let's see. You was outside for the 2000s. What you mean it's not your cup of tea? I don't understand that. You was outside.
She might be talking
Got a
about
whole playlist
her music.
Musical taste.
6XTs and Air Force Ones and did not play. Give me two.
I know.
I'm ashamed of you, Brandon.
I played White Tee though. I did play White Tee.
I did. I heard that. Yeah, that was like the first song you played.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, MIYT. Yeah, MIYT.
Oh, Laura, what's up?
Thank you for joining the conversation.
Thank you so much.
What up, Laura?
She a vet. She a normal convos vet now.
Yeah, pretty much, bro.
Oh, didn't listen to that music.
I've been seeing Allura on them reels, man. She been wilding.
Nah, for sure. She been wilding the fuck out on them reels.
Yes,
man.
Yes, she has.
I thought it was just me.
I love it.
No, it's not just you. We all noticed. Old school brand.
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh my.
Absolutely right. I remember her posting something. She R&B. I think her thing is R&B. I know she loves Stephanie Mills.
Stephanie Mills is a goat.
Who loves Stephanie Mills?
Relentia.
Oh, so Relentia.
Oh, okay.
You might not want to check me out on Fridays because that's when I do my hip hop. Check me out on Wednesdays. Check me out on Wednesdays because that's when I do my.
That's when you play all the.
That's when I do all my fantastic shit. All my R&B and man, Wednesdays be off the rails. I think both.
I'm going with.
They got hits in both.
Their prime was in the 90s.
Yeah, that was the 90s, bro.
That was early 90s. Their prime was arguably the 90s, and
yeah, they was all of the 90s.
They had hits in the 2000s. They had one or two.
Did they?
I did lean with it and rock with it, Twine.
Yeah, he played
in my bedroom. But yeah, it was definitely it was a fucking vibe. I ain't even gonna hold you. It was a vibe. Like
I was there for it.
I was gonna do what was so funny is I was on my emo shit. I had put on Facebook that y'all might get a fucking emo y'all might get an emo episode.
Yeah, and I will not be there for that, sir. Well, I'm not there for Evanescence. I'm sorry, sir. No, I'm not sorry.
It ain't just gonna be them, bro. I was on the whole, bro, nigga. I was on a whole fucking emo vibe. Like I done found some shit that.
Just call me and talk, bro.
I know, right?
I think he's talking about on Chris. He's talking about on AMP. It's an app. I think it's an app you have to download to actually listen to.
If you have Apple,
show.
if you have Apple,
if you got an iPhone.
Yeah, if you got an iPhone, it's an app. If you don't have iPhone, then when I post my my stream link Fridays, even if you have an Android, you can come listen. You won't be able to get in the chat and talk to me or nothing, but you can still listen. But the link is in my bio. If you have an iPhone, the link is in my personal bio. So oh yeah, you good. Yeah, my amp link is in my bio. Hit my link tree.
Right, so fuck y'all and y'all iPhones. It's Samsung all day over here, baby.
See? All right, what we talking about today, y'all?
How you didn't play Air Force Ones on the Air Force One playlist? I'm ashamed of you, Brandon.
That's fine.
You're not my favorite DJ no more.
God damn it.
How could you leave out Nelly?
Right.
No, I played did I play Country Grammar? I think I played
You
Country
did.
Grammar.
But didn't play Air Force Ones. I'm so anyway. How did we do weeks? How was y'all? Yeah, we did weeks.
We did weeks.
We did weeks.
Chris, they don't follow football like I do. That would be a very, very quick conversation. That's it. Actually, that's the conversation right there. The biggest on a 5-game win streak. That's the conversation. They don't follow football like that.
I heard they won today against the Browns.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, the dope part. The only reason that is dope outside of it being
supposed to happen, right?
Well, yeah, the only thing that make it dope outside of it being an AFC North competitor, like our direct rival, the only thing that make it better than that is Joey B ain't beat them the whole time he been in the league. That nigga's 0-4 against Cleveland. Like, this is his first time beating him in his professional career.
He should be fired.
I mean,
they make it to the Super Bowl and it's your first time beating the Browns.
Man, listen. I'm trying to figure out how we lost to him twice and still made the Super Bowl.
You are no longer the most loved white man in Cincinnati, Joe Burrow.
He wasn't anyway. Fucking Money Mac is.
Yeah, it was. It was Shooter McPherson.
Money Mac got us to the Super Bowl.
Right.
Joey spent a lot of his time on the ground.
Getting sacked. That ain't his fault though. That ain't his fault.
It ain't his fault. It ain't really no better this year neither. I don't know how many games y'all didn't call, but it ain't too much better this year.
I haven't.
Like, he getting his shit off and we winning, but he's still getting knocked up the side of the head with a fucking pipe. every game.
Pause.
God damn, right?
I mean, it is what it is.
Is it now?
Right.
I'm done with y'all.
Taste the rainbow.
All right, I gotta go piss. Y'all talk about something.
Speaking of the rainbow, Everett.
Oh shit! Here it comes. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Nah, but yeah, we should give a round of applause for Brittany Griner coming home, yo. You know what I mean?
Sure, why not?
Black woman staying home, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
On some shit, you know what I mean? She shouldn't have been in jail like that for anyway. She spent 10 months in fucking Russian prison. It shouldn't have been more than 10 days. She should have been out in 10 hours. Motherfucker, you know what I mean? She should have been processed and booked and got the fuck out of there and been back home. But and I heard they made a deal. Some
Boris
Yorzak or whatever his name is, some arms dealer or some shit.
Yes, also known as the Merchant of Death.
And they really, that's what had to happen. Like for real, they had to trade a whole arms dealer, motherfuckers out here killing motherfuckers, for somebody who just hit a vape pen. They wasn't even hitting; just had a vape pen on her. Yes,
not a fair trade at all. It's
at all.
Definitely took an L, but it's people get in their feelings when you say that. Like, oh, wait a minute. So we released essentially a purveyor of massive violence for a tall WNBA player.
Man.
Shouts out to the We're Not Bringing Anything Association and the We're Not Balling Association.
I hate this nigga.
I'm glad she's finally home. Now that Lee can continue to do what it's been doing, which is nothing. But we are glad. I wish all tall studs to be home safe with their family.
All of the statties.
Yes. Show love to all the statties.
Man, I took away my fucking trigger warning banner because I knew this nigga was gonna be on some bullshit. And Bean got smoke for you, nigga.
What?
She's talking about because queer black women don't matter.
Oh shit! Oh wait a minute. Let me respond to that. Queer black women don't matter. She could be tall and gay. Her life matter too. They should have been let her out. It's okay. Yeah. Okay.
Damn.
Yes,
shit.
Yes, the We're Not Balling Association is unfortunately still around.
Y'all not shit. Why do I always got to be the mature one on this podcast, bro?
We are all mature. We are all mature. No one has said anything disrespectful.
I'm not watching the WNBA.
What you mean you ain't said nothing disrespectful?
No one said anything disrespectful. What was said that was disrespectful?
That whole segment was disrespectful.
I said I was happy that she got home. I mean,
yeah, I'm happy she home. I'm still not watching the WNBA though.
That's a backhanded compliment, sir.
L, though. They took an L. We took an L.
We definitely took an L.
Huh?
We gave them niggas John Wick and Jason Bourne.
Yes.
And one nigga.
Yes. And what did we get?
He about to go back over there and plot some shit on us right now.
Yeah, it's over.
He about to get hit with missiles tomorrow. Soon as he get back home.
Let me respond to Bean in a mature way.
Boo.
Regardless, outside of what Ever said, this isn't about her being gay. Her being home
is the priority.
Her being home, one, wasn't a priority. Two, we're not going to go out our way to go get her just because she's a gay black woman. Yes, we're happy that she's home, but in the grand scope of shit, that nigga is so. This is the comment she just said. That man ain't a threat. Do y'all research? He is a convicted arms dealer. That's a threat. if we're gonna use if we gonna go by America's standards, if I go to jail and get a felony, I'm a felon for the rest of my life, and motherfuckers look at me that way and treat me that way. That man is dangerous. He is a convicted arms dealer. That is not worth that young lady. She shouldn't have. Listen here, Bean. We already had this conversation on the previous pod. She shouldn't have went over there with a fucking vape pen. You got to research the fucking laws of the land that you're landing in. And if you go to jail over there, that's your fucking fault. That's not our job to come get you.
Hey, people don't want to hear that, Brandon. Was she wrong? Yes, but was she over sentenced at the same time?
Yes, for sure. Like, we don't agree with the sentencing or none of that shit. But she was in the wrong. She went to a place that did not allow weed. So you have to deal with the consequences of that.
But
they shouldn't have been as severe as they were, but you got to deal with that.
Not. Absolutely.
That's your fault. Guess what would have not happened if you went over there without weed? You would not have got arrested, and you would have been back home already.
Yeah, right.
And we could have kept that nigga behind bars in the fucking America instead of sending that nigga to Russia while they had a fucking war with Pakistan.
Look at Brandon, victim shaming, victim blaming. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have had to get that motherfucker.
No, that's facts.
I love it.
Hey, some victims need to be blamed.
Damn. I love it.
There are certain situations where some victims need to be blamed. You have to take responsibility for your fucking actions. Nobody is responsible for your fucking actions but you. Absolutely. How the fuck can you look at it any other way?
To use a vape pen.
How can you look at it any other way?
Like you get hit with 18 missiles tomorrow.
Well, I mean, but I'm glad she's home. You know, she can continue to hooping. So,
I'm as a basketball fan, I can't wait to see her on the court again, personally. But I watch WNBA games, so that's me. Like, I'm a basketball fan, so I just watch basketball. So I can't wait to see her on the court again, personally, because I like basketball.
I'm sure all 6 of y'all can't wait to watch.
You fucking stupid.
I can't wait to see y'all fill up them stands and those jerseys selling out and the massive profits that are going to come.
Hey, yo,
from this.
I hope women start supporting that. They're not going to do that. Why am I? Stop. Y'all trifling ass bitches need to be supporting the fucking WNBA. They made it for y'all. Oh, trifling ass hoes.
Whoa there, buddy. Whoa there, buddy.
What?
We can play basketball too. We should get paid like the men do. We matter. The WNBA matter. We should get paid the same.
He's stupid.
Hey, if these trifling ass bitches start watching the fucking games, they would.
Y'all are fucking stupid. So look, right?
Am I lying?
No, you're not wrong. So while we're on it, right? While we're on the subject of basketball, I came across the article last week, right? It's a couple of weeks old, maybe a month or two old, but I came across Everett is always like this, especially when it's just us. When we got guests, we all try to be on our best behavior.
But when it's just us, yeah, we clown.
Shit go off the rails. I ain't even see Relentless. So I came across this article. The average cost for 4 people to go to an NBA game in the 2022-2023 season, right? So the average cost, and they broke it down by the cheapest ticket. The absolute cheapest ticket for 4 people to go.
Okay.
Do y'all want to take a guess who's number 1?
Wait a minute, number 1 in terms of what? The cheapest?
The highest amount it is to go for 4 people to go to a NBA game.
For the highest amount?
Yeah.
$50,000?
No. What team? My bad.
I'm gonna say
the fucking Lakers.
Twan says Lakers too. You say Lakers too, E?
Yes.
Yeah, we all say the Lakers.
Oh, Bean said the Lakers too. It's not the Lakers.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
We
It's
know it's
Golden
not
State.
Boston. We know it's not Boston.
It's not Boston. It's Golden State.
I can see that.
Golden State for four people for the cheapest ticket for all four of y'all is $570
A piece?
for the cheapest ticket. No, all together, four people.
Oh, okay.
So let me get this
So
straight.
it includes, right? So it includes four tickets, lot parking, 2 beers, 2 pops, and 4 hot dogs.
Wow.
$570.
So let me get this straight. For the cheapest amount of tickets, you're gonna sit way up, way
Nigga in the back.
Up
there by the jerseys that they roll to the rafters.
You're gonna be way up there, right? Not only do you gotta sit way up there, you gotta eat shitty food.
The same thing, B.
Not enough of it.
That's a lot. Y'all don't think that's a lot for 4 people?
And you have to you gotta
consider where you are. You're in California. The cost of living is a whole lot higher out there. I think that's kind of inexpensive. And
$600 is fucking crazy.
But that's 4 people though.
That's a good point.
$600
That's a good point, Bing. They are the reigning champs.
$600 for 4 people. I mean, I'm not. I don't think it's that bad.
That's $120 a piece. 130, 133 a piece.
It's cheap, but for what you get, you gotta sit way up there.
$130 for a nosebleed ticket,
and you don't get anything.
For one nosebleed ticket is fucking crazy.
Again, consider where you are, and it ain't like it ain't.
I get it.
Like, it ain't like it's the fucking it's not like it's fucking the Charlotte Hornets or some shit like that. Not like it's fucking it's not like it's one of them shitty ass teams. Motherfucking Golden State, they like y'all said, they the reigning champions. They got big stars on that motherfucking team. They gotta pay these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And again, consider where you are in California. There is the cost of living is so expensive out there.
Everything's going to be expensive. It's on the scale. It's relative. I just think for what you're getting, I don't think it's worth it unless you can. I think for it to be a good experience, you need to pay more money. That's me. I'm not going to pay that much and still have to bring binoculars. I'm not going to do that. I'm not. To me, it's not worth it.
I'm a basketball fan, and I'm not paying $130 to go sit in the nosebleeds.
Okay, so how much is the not nosebleed seats? How much is the sit in maybe the middle? We ain't even gonna go.
That's gonna be close to a band.
So you wouldn't pay that neither? Would you or would you not?
For Golden State, one, being an avid basketball fan, it would depend on who they're playing.
Would you or would you not pay that, man?
It depends on who they're playing.
Going to a whole rant. Would you or would you not?
No, I ain't going on a whole rant.
Yes or no?
No, because it comes with sliders.
All right, no.
It comes with sliders.
No, he's actually saying yes. It just depends on who it is.
It depends on who they play. Because if they play in Sacramento, that's not a good matchup. I'm not paying $1,000 to go watch Golden State beat up on Sacramento.
But the price is the price no matter what team they playing, though, ain't it?
No, that's not true. Do you know how much those tickets was for that KC Bengals game last week?
I don't give a shit.
The shitty tickets was $200.
Good for them.
It depends on the team that you're playing in sports. If you're playing a team with a low marketability, the tickets are not going to be that high. But if you're playing like an A-list team, like if you're Golden State and you're playing the Lakers, the Knicks, the Nets, the Celtics, the Bulls, the Sixers, like if you playing one of those top tier teams, that ticket becomes higher.
How much would the nosebleeds cost for those games?
I don't know. The article is just the average. They just averaged it for the year.
Would you pay that $130 to see them play the Celtics?
Yep.
No, I wouldn't. Okay. Not that far back. No, I'd spend the money. When I go see it, like when I went to Indiana. Oh, by the way, Indiana is the lowest. It don't have a number on it, but NBA is the lowest average cost over the year. But when I went to Indiana and watched them play the Celtics, it was me, Tyler, Elijah, and my sister-in-law Chelsea. For the four of us, I spent less than $200 and we was in the nosebleeds. Less than $200. So if I'm gonna go see the Celtics against a good team, I'm gonna pay the money because I'm a Celtics fan and I want to see it up close. I don't want to be in the nosebleeds for a good ass game. Like when I go to Boston, whenever I get to Boston.
But you said that was Indiana though, right?
Yeah, that was Indiana.
Indiana, a garbage ass team, bro. Who they got?
Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton is a fucking dog.
Ever, you know who that is?
No.
Exactly.
Basketball people know who he is.
Who are them people?
Bean said I went to a Dallas Cowboys game. My ticket was $450 in the middle.
But Dallas is a staple team, though. You know what I mean? Dallas is one of them teams. Even though they losing and all that, Dallas is one of them teams where it's like they gonna be like a big team no matter what.
Yeah,
no matter
and that's
what
that's how Gold State is. To give you credence to what you were saying. Like their ticket is gonna be higher regardless because they're a good team.
Yeah,
but the ticket becomes higher when they play another good team. If they play the worst team in the league, that ticket isn't as high. If they play Indiana, that ticket isn't as high. Yeah, that's why it's an average. Like the average is $570 for four people. That's over the whole year. But I guarantee that Indiana is on a lower level. Like going to see Indiana, you might spend maybe 3 or 4, which is still crazy to me personally. But
it's Indiana. Who wants to go there?
So to round out the top 10, right? To round out the top 10, New York is at number 2 at 450 or at 547. LA is third at 436, Toronto at 400, Celtics at 341, the Bulls at 308, Philly at 301, the Nets at 290, Timberwolves at 266, and then the Phoenix Suns at 253. The NBA average, the whole NBA average is 208. So the average cheapest ticket you can get across the whole league is going to be $200 for 4 people. $50 a ticket.
I remember that season after LeBron left Cleveland. They were literally paying people just to come to the Cavaliers games.
Yeah. And that shit tanked as soon as he left
the game. It's just here's a ticket. Just come in. Just please. Just come sit down. But I get it. It's supply and demand. It's just like everything else. It's supply and demand, and then it's also how much of a fan are you?
Right.
You got your fair weathers, you got your diehards like you with Boston, you got your casuals, like me and Bobby, who just, if I got it, okay, cool, but I'm not going to go out of my way and spend an absorbent amount of money to do it.
Right. That's why I stick with my shit. Like when I go to Boston, I'm probably buying a $700, $800, $900 ticket for just me.
Yeah.
Like I know that because that's going to be my first game that I get to watch my team in our arena. Like when I go to Boston, I'm spending a bag. I know that, but I'm a diehard. So I don't mind spending that bag on my team at their arena for my first game. I'm not paying $150 to sit in the back of the fucking arena. I don't give a fuck who I'm going to see.
Yeah, I just don't think it's worth it at that point.
Yeah, like you kind of run into bullshit. Like you like I understand what all it came with. It said it came with parking, and it came with hot dogs and pop and beer and all that shit. So you know what I'm saying? When you average all of that in, $600 might not be that bad for 4 people. If you take 4 adults and but you only get 2 beers out of it and 4 pops and 4 hot dogs, that's going to be gone in the first 4 minutes of the first quarter. And you didn't already spend $600. Now you got 3 and fucking 7/8 of a quarter left to go. Like, ain't nobody got time for that shit. The finals tickets, Chris, is fucking nuts. I've looked at it a few times.
You got the
Brandon, did I hear you say earlier when you moved to Boston?
I said when I go to Boston
Go.
for a
He
game.
said when he go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ain't moving to Boston. They don't like black people up there. They like Jason Tatum and Robert Williams and Jaylen Brown. They like the black people on the team, but they be fucking with them too. So it kind of is what it is. See, look at that. I paid $40 for soda and popcorn at Jerry's World. That's gonna happen in all of the marquee markets. You spending $40 at least on just pop and popcorn. That ain't, you know what I'm saying, the pizza or they local cuisine. Like at our stadiums, we got La Rosa's and Gold Star. Like a fucking cheese coney at the stadium is like $7.
Bean, I've got $40 for you, sweetie.
Oh, shit.
What? She fucks with us. I'll give her $40. She fucks with us.
All
I'll
right.
give her $40.
What is she giving you for that 40? What does she got to do to get that 40?
Nothing. Just her friendship.
Yeah, all right.
Oh,
all right.
Lying ass.
I know.
I ain't fucking with Everett, man.
What? That's our manager. Come on, guys. Come on. Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah, all right. So look,
you wouldn't. Never mind.
Go ahead, Bob. You get your shit off.
No.
So earlier this week, I ran into this doc, right? About Rupert Murdoch.
Who them people?
Rich billionaire white dude. He ended up buying. He ended up buying Fox. The Inquirer.
He bought MySpace.
Yeah,
he bought MySpace for like $600 million. Oh, that was a deal. He bought MySpace.
He took a
like
big
$600 million.
So I need that 40 expeditiously.
I got you, sweetie.
And she spelled it right.
I know.
Look at her with her college degree.
She got her thesaurus out.
It's thesaurus, sir. It's pronounced thesaurus.
Thesaurus.
No, it's not pronounced like. Never mind.
Oh shit. So Bae said she watched that a few weeks ago. So I came over on it, right? At the time, Valencia, it was a good investment. That was before Facebook jumped off and all that shit. MySpace was still the only. Well, no, because they still had Moco Space, all that shit, but MySpace was still the premier social media site. So when he bought MySpace, it was still making him money. It just fizzled very quickly after that. So he made a bad investment, but when he made it, it wasn't a bad investment. He just got to it late. But anyway, he has been essentially he has been marked as the person that started this shade room-esque behavior that we've become accustomed to.
Clickbait culture.
Yeah, that clickbait culture. He has been dubbed the father of that. So he bought up all these newspapers, he bought up all these news stations, he bought up, social media, he bought everything he could, and he used to put clickbaity bullshit on there to get his views up to make his money, right? Mm-hmm. My point in bringing this up is it has absolutely nothing to do with the doc, right? But it brought me to a topic that we had a while ago that we never really got into. Why is it that black people, the black community, why is it that the black community takes the most horrendous shit from the white culture and glorify it?
Make it hot.
Yeah, because so my question I pose is, why is it that the black culture has the shade room, but white culture does not have anything of that nature? But they're the ones that created it.
They
do. They got TMZ.
TMZ.
TMZ ain't got shit on Shade Room.
They have their gossip site. They have their gossip sites, but
yeah, but not in the same nature of Shade Room. They got gossip sites. Shade Room to me is a defamation.
Oh no, man! TMZ got a whole ass show.
Yeah, but they gossip on there. But I feel like the Shade Room is basically a defamation site.
It is. It's not just Shade Room. It's the Shade Room. It's media takeout. It's gossip.
Yeah, it's a lot messier. Okay, I
yeah.
see what
yeah. Now TMZ might kill a nigga, and that nigga's alive and kicking. Like I will give TMZ that they didn't kill a couple niggas that was still alive, but they don't really do they don't go above and beyond on the messy shit. Where I see like the gossips and the media takeouts and the shade rooms, we as a black culture thrive on messiness. Yeah, and I don't understand why we thrive on that when we didn't create it.
Because everybody loves drama. Like everybody loves to see some drama. Because peaceful is boring. Just simply put, peaceful is boring. Nothing happens when there's peaceful, when everybody's getting along and there's no arguments and there's no wigs being pulled off and nobody's fighting in the clubs and throwing fucking bottles at each other. It's just boring. When it's peaceful, it's everybody sitting around watching TV. Who wants to hear about that shit? I mean, who wants to get into that? Who wants to hear about, oh, somebody went to school and got a degree today? I mean, which is what we should be focused on, but it's boring. I mean, let's call it what it is. It's fucking boring. The messy shit is exciting. It gets people to feeling something. It gets people, like, I wouldn't say inspired, but it gets people out of their seats. It keeps people talking. It keeps people, it's doing its job. It's keeping people coming to your site. It's clickbait. I mean, I just talked in a whole circle. I mean, or just circle back around to it. But yeah, it's pretty much, it's clickbait. It keeps people involved, and in turn, it makes them money. So, and then, black people, I mean, we spend the most, and we have the most mental investment in that type of stuff. So why not market to us?
Right.
I mean, we already programmed to like that shit anyway. So why not why not cater to the people who gonna eat this shit up and then go to your site and make you more money? I think that's just the long and short of it, for real.
Right. Yeah, see, like that. But see, I don't call that as messy. They do disrespectful stuff. Like TMZ, they do the disrespectful shit and they kill a nigga that's alive. That was disrespectful. I don't look at that as messy. Like the way that Shade Room operates is they're airing dirty laundry. They're not just going on there and reporting something that happened, whether it be early or not. TMZ, they might report some shit. It might be early. Now, let's get it straight. I don't fuck with TMZ at all. Like, it's a lot of news that you can get from TMZ. Some of it's reputable, some of it's not. But I don't fuck with TMZ any more than I fuck with the Shade Room. But what the Shade Room does is they will find all of your dirty laundry and then put it on the internet for people to dissect it. Like, that was the whole basis of the whole Cardi and what's her face. The Tasha K shit. Like, you out here speaking on my name and giving out false information. That's what I feel like the Shade Room does. Like they trying to dress it up and they trying to do like the inspirational quotes and they got a couple different segments that they really fuck with, but
not really.
I don't like. For me, it is more shady shit going on there than anything else.
If you notice, primarily what they focus on is just the degeneracy amongst the black community. I'll say this. All jokes aside, the little hats have nothing like this.
At all.
They wouldn't dare. I mean, we
put down my fellow man that I'm getting money with.
No, that's not going to happen. We unfortunately we have some sort of fetish with seeing other black people being torn down and ripped to shreds. Like we
Right.
get some kind of, I don't know, some kind of joy out of it, of knowing that this celebrity is doing X, Y, and Z with this celebrity. And
Because we program to hate ourselves. We
absolutely, and
program to
just
hate ourselves. And we got that crab in the barrel mentality. That's pretty much what that is.
And also to compound that, just imagine if you have nothing else going on in your life, or no mission, no other focus, or nothing else, you're more likely to fall into this. I mean, the people who are doing very, very well in life wouldn't give a shit what's going on, or they're not going to at least keep up with it. Like, you'll find people in the worst economic conditions can tell you who's doing this, who drives this, who's effing this person. And I just think a lot of us have too much time on our hands to be worried about that. And like I said, a lot of it is focused on tearing down other people of our same. Unfortunately, we have this thing where we love to build each other up to this certain level and then start to laugh and ridicule when there's cracks in these people that we've built up. It's just the way it is. For example, we see Diddy just had a child out of nowhere. They were all over that. You guys still there? Well, I guess
we here.
Yeah, Brandon he just focused on you. Go ahead.
Okay. Diddy just had a child, apparently a secret child, a couple months ago. It's only now being publicized, and people immediately ran to the jokes and the side chick baby, and you had a side chick baby on your side chicks. And it's like, you would never see that from the little hat community. Like, that's just not going to happen. They don't operate in that way. It's not healthy. And but here's the thing though, it's not going away. It's not going away.
Right.
It's unfortunately because it makes money. It makes too much money. You're not going to get people to just be like, hey, don't worry about this. Just focus on what you got to do. It's just, that's not how the machine works.
Right. So Bean says, why can't it just be a release from everyday life? I'll follow some bullshit down a rabbit hole, but I don't care.
Well, Bean, why does that have to be publicized though? Is that the only release from everyday life there is? There's way more entertaining stuff than just tearing black people down and shit like that. Just who fucking this person, who on drugs, who, you know what I mean, who need to go to rehab and shit like that. There's other releases from everyday life. There's movies and shit like that. Stuff that ain't real, you know what I mean? Stuff that ain't like real life and really trying to tear people down and shit. There's other ways to release from everyday life like that. But look at me. I play my video. I'm playing God of War right fucking now. That's a release from everyday life. You know what I mean? I just lost a friend a couple days ago. I'm releasing from that by doing the podcast and fucking playing God of War. I'm not listening to motherfuckers tear each other down and shit. There's other ways to do that. You know what I mean, I can't even get with you on that one, Bean. I mean, it's because that's bullshit. That's why, because that shit is bullshit. And it's designed to keep us in a real fucked up state of mind about each other. It's designed to keep us hating each other, shit like that. And I can't get with that shit. I can't get, me personally, I can't get with that shit. I love you, baby, but I can't get with that. Not as everyday life, not every day anyway.
Right. So Bean says y'all must not be on Black Twitter. Right. So she says y'all must not be on Black Twitter. I love us. It's hilarious. I think that there's a difference, Bean, right? So I think that the biggest difference is when entertainment is one thing. There's a difference between entertainment and then us shaming each other and putting each other down for the sake of just doing it. This ain't for monetary gain. This ain't helping nobody. It's none of that. Like I'm not a very active participant on Black Twitter, but I've been on Black Twitter. A lot of Black culture is the snapping, capping on each other, all that shit. When you can get that type of shit off, I'm down with that. Like we want to cap on each other, talk shit about each other, blah 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 blah, whatever. We can do that. When I think it becomes a problem is when we try to justify putting other people's information out and other people's dirty secrets out to get some type of recognition or to get some type of a retweet or oh shit, my shit went viral. Like when all the Ice Spice shit came out, her little sex tape, and then fucking the Krishan Blue, her shit came out.
Tape? I'm there.
It ain't nothing but her getting hit from the back. It is. It ain't. You can't even really tell it's her.
Hey, she got a fat ass.
But it's a light skinned girl.
I'm talking shit. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? It looked like her from the back, but you can't really tell.
Yeah, cabbage patch, raggedy ass.
But when we put that type of shit out, like that's not helping the community. You know what I'm saying? The same people on Black Twitter that's pushing that narrative are the same people that are talking about Black love. I love love. I love Black relationships. Let's empower Black people. Like, how you gonna be empowering Black people and tearing us down at the same time? So one of my taglines, there's a thin line between protecting your peace and avoiding accountability. This is one of those moments where the Black community likes to avoid accountability when it comes to shit that we do. We do this. White people ain't on Black Twitter talking about us. We on Black Twitter talking about us.
And I think
Bobby, that's for you.
Say what?
Is that God of War?
Yeah.
I'm gonna add you right now. Go ahead and drop your gamer tag. I'll add you right now.
Rest in peace for sure. Rest in peace.
Yeah, man. Out of respect for the family, I'm not gonna shout her out or whatever because they still grieving and all that. But yeah, I will be okay. Thank you.
Bean, I 100% agree. Bean says Americans in general have an obsession with celebrities. It's not just Black people. I'm not saying the infatuation with celebrities is a Black person thing. I'm saying that the way that we tear each other down, regardless of, I'm not talking about celebrities when I'm talking about us tearing each other down. I was just using that as an example because people went crazy when the Krishan Rock and Blueface shit came out, and then right after that, the fucking Ice Spice shit came out. Like, people went crazy when that happened. I was just using it as an example. We tear each other down way more than any other group in the world.
I got a question. Like, y'all know where Black Twitter gets this shit from. They get it from like the Shade Room and shit like that, right?
Yeah, Media Takeout, Boss Up.
Yeah, right. Do Black people own any of these sites? Or Black people the ones running these sites?
I know Media Takeout is owned by an African. I believe Gossip is owned by an African. And I want to say Lipstick Alley maybe.
Lipstick Alley is definitely owned by a Black woman, I believe. Or it might be transgender.
That's a conversation right there that we probably won't want to have. Day. Yeah.
Okay. That's you. Okay. All right, Bean. I'm about to add you right now.
You got to look at who's owning this stuff and putting it out and what the motivation is and what the incentive is. Because, I mean, it's kind of like, yes, Americans in general do have we are a celeb obsessed culture where it's like, let's just be real. We are in the worst economic conditions. When America catches a cold, Black America gets the fucking flu. Okay.
Right.
It's really not something if your shit ain't together, you really need not be worried about what's going on with anybody, Krishan Rock or whatever, or clicking this and all this. And then psychologically, it starts to fuck with you. You don't know these people, and you think about it, you keeping up with their life. They don't even know you exist. Just that's crazy to me of you knowing someone else's business or finding some kind of joy in it. Tasha K don't know Cardi B. Like,
for real.
It's almost weird in a way. But the thing is, like I said earlier, it's not going nowhere. It's here to stay. It's just you need to reevaluate your life if this is so important to you.
Be Hot. Be Hot says, do you think that the media turns us against each other for other race gain? I think that
it's
they
a hard game.
initiate it.
Yep.
I think that media initiates it, but then we run with it. Like, it'll start with media. We all know that black people don't own media. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows that. But when they put the bullshit out there, and then we in turn take it and fucking run with it like we got damn Tyreek Hill, that's our fault. You can't make me think a way about somebody. But if I take that information and then I continue to, you know what I'm saying, perpetrate it and use it for, you know, nefarious purposes or anything like that, I put that on us. I don't put that on them. The media, like, I'm a very firm believer in the media actually is the reason. Media is a lot of the reason why the black community has so much of a divide as it does in 2022. I'm a very firm believer in that. But I think that also in 2022, we are all smart enough and we have enough intelligent people and enough information that that should not be the case anymore.
We have access to so much information that so many people before us did not have, just in these little phones right here. So much information, and what we choose to use it for and do with it is, it's just crazy.
Chris says absolutely. They target the community to have the community go against each other and every other race look down. That's exactly, I mean, that's what they do. But
somebody got to be the loser.
Hold on. B-Hot says we was taught as kids to listen to media first with the music, and nowadays they teach it through our kids with phones and tablets.
Shouts out to B-Hot. He's absolutely right.
Agree with that. That's how they program it.
Yeah, it's a drip campaign. It's slowly, but just over time, you'll get with the program. It's very slow. You don't just
the whole
overnight.
Western culture is programming.
Sometimes, and I may get killed for this, but I look at the way that they do things over, like in the Middle East, and some shit they just ain't going for. I don't want to be specific, but
that's my point, though.
They ain't going for that.
But see, that's my point with us. At some point, another one of my taglines: they fight for what they want, we settle for what we get. At what point do we change our tactics? It's the same thing. They have been consistently doing this. At what point do we be like, you know what? We're not standing for that no more. We're not going to push the bang, bang, shoot 'em up, spin the block on niggas music. When the fuck are we going to stop making gangster movies? When the fuck are we going to stop making pimp movies? When the fuck are we going to stop making slave movies? We are helping them put us down. Like, we're not trying to do anything to stop the situation. Fucking Will Smith got a slave movie out right now. We don't need another slave movie. As much as we love our hood classics, but as much as we love our hood classics, we don't need another Boys in the Hood. We don't need another Menace to Society. We don't need to keep seeing that type of shit. At what point do we be like, no, let's keep doing uplifting roles. Let's keep showing us doing amazing shit. Why they want, like, we sign up for the roles that keeps the media we sign up for the roles that the media uses to in turn influence the younger population. We volunteer for that shit. We audition for that shit. And then they go put it on the fucking TV. And now the little 12-year-old, 13-year-old little kid that's in the hood that don't know that if he just go to school and good grades, he can apply for a fucking if you just go to school and get a 4.0, you could apply for a fucking academic scholarship. And you could be somewhere else with an academic scholarship and go to a fucking 5-star fucking college and do whatever. Or the fact of how easy it is to do a trade and how relatively cheap it is versus college, where you can go and make some money. We perpetuate that shit just as much as they do. Because there's not a bone in any one of these, like there's not a bone in the black community's body where we're gonna say, No, we're not doing that no more. We're not making shoot 'em up, bang bang music no more. We not being slaves no more. We not being fucking gangsters no more. Whenever we start doing that shit, that's when shit'll change.
Okay, but that's what's getting some of these black people the big bag. So
that's what's up.
What do they?
As a first world country, we are some of the dumbest smart people. Fact. If you've seen the movie Idiocracy, it's slowly happening. Fact. What you were saying about it?
That's how some of the black people are getting the bag, though. So, what do we offer as an alternative for a win, though? This is how a lot of our people are winning.
Yeah, but black people.
Don't forget to turn these lights off.
Boy, I will knock your head off your shoulders.
What up, Ty?
What's up, Tyler? Yeah, a lot of people are getting to the bag like that.
Yeah, but the black community.
That's the dilemma of it.
The black community attributes for like fucking like $1.3 trillion a year to the socioeconomic economy. Like, we are the economy. We are the trendsetters. We are like, hold on. I got a quote that I heard the other day, and I was gonna use it for one of my Brandon bullshit segments, right? Black people are drivers of inventory and always have been. We are the drivers of inventory. We are the drivers of what's cool. We are the drivers of what's hip. We are the drivers of fashion. We are the drivers of intelligence. We are the drivers of beauty.
Yeah, music, culture,
everything. Even go to beauty, right? All these famous white bitches are built like black women naturally are built. They're getting fillers in their fucking lips. They're getting wider hips. They're getting fatter asses. That's not a white trait. That's a black trait. We drive inventory everywhere we go. If we say no, we not doing this no more and stay together in that shit, it ain't happening no more.
We are the influence. We are the culture.
That's not enough. That's not going to be enough to sustain it. You have to own the shit. And what we are very bad at is setting up institutions and avenues, not avenues, but owning shit, copywriting it, trademarking, patenting things, not just, well, we came up with it. That's not going to be enough. That's why we get pillaged. That's why we get pillaged so much.
Yeah, but on the flip side of that, you get the same people that feel that way. That when Jay-Z announced that he was partnering with the NFL, it was like, oh, he a sellout, he a sellout, he a sellout. What people don't realize is that us being in the Western culture, we don't know how to build the table.
Oh my God, sure.
We don't know how to build the table. Therefore, let's get a seat at the table. Let's get a seat at the table. Let's see the infrastructure. Let's figure out how this shit works. Let's figure out what the cuts are. Let's figure out what the tax breaks are. Let's figure out.
Tyler Perry built his own table.
Huh?
Tyler Perry built his own table. He got his own studio.
He did.
He ain't got to use them no more.
Exactly, but he had to get there. He stayed on that chitlin circuit and all that type of shit, but he had to partner with some people that knew how to run a studio before he could create his own. Okay. You don't have that, like that information isn't just readily available in your head. You can research shit as much as you want, but you don't know the ins and outs of owning a studio, the ins and outs of owning a record label, the in and outs of owning a fucking supermarket. We don't know that shit regularly as Black Americans. So when we go get a seat at the table, the first thing that our people say to us is that we fucking trading. Like, no, I'm trying to figure out how to do this shit so that when I go out on my own, because behind the scenes, fucking Jay-Z, what is it? Jay-Z, Diddy, I think French Montana and another like famous rapper are already in talks about trying to buy an NFL team. And then the same thing,
It's not going to happen.
I don't think that it's as far-fetched as you think.
I don't think they're going to let us in. I honestly don't think they're going to let us in.
I
At
think
least
it's
to the point where we can exact some change. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen.
all it takes is one. Jay-Z was the first one to take a stand and be like, look, I stand with Cap, but this is what we're going to do. We're going to get into this infrastructure. We're going to figure out how to change it from the inside out. And everybody called that nigga a traitor because Cap didn't have a job.
I think what it was when Jay-Z got in there, it was no more Cap. It was no more. He wasn't talking about Cap no more. Once he got in there, all that we gonna get Cap back in here stopped. All that shit stopped.
So can we revisit something we talked about earlier? Accountability. Cap took a settlement to shut the fuck up. That was that tryout. Okay. That I mean, they botched the tryout. I'm not saying that they trying to, they did everything they can to get him back in the league. But Cap took a settlement to shut the fuck up. And he signed an NDA, so we'll never know what the fucking settlement was. We don't know if it was monetary. We don't know if it was stock options. We don't know. But there's no reason for Colin Kaepernick to still be quiet about this shit. There's no reason. He don't owe the NFL nothing.
Kaepernick had to take a fucking buyout, Brandon. What the fuck did you think was going to happen? He was going to go head to head with billionaires? They were going to bleed his motherfucking ass dry. He had to take a settlement. Yeah, we get that. He took a settlement to shut the fuck up. What other choice did he have? How was he going to fight that? Nobody was on his fucking side.
Which brings me back to my...
Nobody having his back except Eric fucking Reed.
Which brings me back to my original point. If we stick... and obviously, this is just conversation. If we were to stick together as a black community, the NFL would be no more. We are 75% of the NFL. We are more than 80% of the NBA. The only major league that is not determined by people of color is the NHL.
Facts.
That is the only one. If people of color will stick together and be like, you know what? Fuck this bullshit. Fuck y'all millions. Everybody, like, if we stick together like Jewish people do, if we stuck together the way that African people do, the way that Irish people do, the way that fucking the English people do, Chinese, however the fuck you want to look at it. Every other culture,
every other race,
other culture and every other race stick together with they fucking people when it's for the betterment of that select people. We do not do that. If we were to do that when Colin Kaepernick was like, fuck the NFL, you know what the fuck would have happened? Colin Kaepernick would have been back on the fucking field, because when you got black people not watching the NFL and you got all these black players not blocking for your white quarterback and all of these black players not running up and down the goddamn field and your black players not catching balls in the motherfucking 20 deep post pass, and all our black players not catching interceptions and all of our black players not catching safeties, like, get the fuck out of here. If we was to stick together as a community, the NFL wouldn't have been able to do none of that shit.
I totally agree with you, Brandon, but there ain't no but. I totally agree with you there. The question is, how do we get black people to that point? It's going to be a long process. We've been programmed to be that way. This was from back in slavery times. This is like how they used to whip the strongest motherfucker in front of everybody to get everybody else to submit, to be like, okay, this was gonna happen if you stand up against us. That's still kind of the state we in right now. It showed it with the NFL. They showed it with the Kyrie shit. I mean, the question is, how do we get to the point where we aren't scared anymore? How do we get to the point where we ready to like stand up for this shit? You know, how do we get to that point? Like, the only reason we ain't standing with people is because, I mean, we know what happens, and we don't even
take I think it's more of fear.
Like, they can't cancel all of us.
I think that's some of it. I think some of it is people don't know what will happen if we all stand together. People have no idea what will happen if the black community was to stand together against oppression, against bias, against bullshit. If all of us was to stay, we account for too much money. We account for way too much money in this fucking country.
Well, let me stop you there and back you up just a little bit. Pause. Listen, to keep it real, not even to keep it real, but I think a lot of us have this idea or this dream that the whole black community is going to come together and rise up. That's not going to happen. I'm sorry.
It don't need to be all of us. That's the funny part. That's the funny
It
part.
doesn't. Hold on. Let me finish.
Just make it the influential people.
Hold on. A lot of us can't go. It's just everybody getting on the same page about something. That's just not going to happen.
We don't need everybody. We
Now,
need the
what you
majority.
said, I just don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, but with that logic, right, E? With that logic, we should disband every fucking union in the country.
That's not the same.
Yes, it is. We all work for the same company. We all black people in America. We are all black people in America. So
yeah, we're all black.
We should be able to. The majority of us, even if it's just the influential people. Like, let's take it back to the early 2000s. Look at how much shit Jay-Z alone, he made us stop drinking Cristal. He made us stop wearing throwbacks. Like,
never eat at Denny's.
You know what I'm saying? If the nigga told us to stop eating fucking chicken wings in the early 2000s, we would have stopped. That nigga is influential. If you take the top 10 influential black people in the country, they can make some shit happen. You can't really fight that. The top 10 black most influential people in the country. However you want to divvy up those sliders is cool. But the top 10 most influential black people in this country can make some shit happen.
But
and people will follow them just because of who they are.
But they're not. And they're choosing not to. They choosing what to make happen and what not to make happen. Jay-Z can tell us not to drink Cristal, don't eat at Denny's, don't wear Timberlands tomorrow. But when we gonna tell people some shit that make some fucking sense? Like, stand with these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Go against it. I'm losing my fucking words here. I got too excited about this shit. Okay. Okay, I'll even get Jay-Z this. Jay-Z did make 444. I'll give him that. He did. He has been dropping some jewels or whatever. I'm gonna leave Jay out of it. What about the rest of the influential motherfuckers? What about Oprah? What about
Oprah's already proven that she's not for us. She's proven that. Jay has not proven that.
Repeatedly.
Jay has not proven. I'm talking about the people that are screaming black power, that are screaming black excellence, that are proving that they are for black people and black excellence and to get us out of the fucking bullshit. I just seen this comment twice. Jay, we gonna get to all these comments that y'all been putting up. The conversation just been good. I'm gonna go back and get everybody comment. But Chris and Valencia both just said that Jay way too deep in for him to start creating waves.
And I know what y'all talking about, and I definitely agree with y'all.
I understand the sentiment.
Even little baby said that shit on Bigger Picture. Is certain shit I can't say because I'm scared they'll get me, but it's people who can.
Yeah, and it is. I'm not trying to like. I don't want to. I don't want to come off like I'm trying to.
It's not up to Jay-Z to save the black community. It's not up to Jay-Z to save the black community.
Yeah, not just him. I'm saying, like, I don't want it to come off like I think that what the facts are not the facts. Those are all facts. What I'm saying is, if the top influential people in this country decide no more, people are going to follow them.
I don't think they're.
Regardless of their
no more, I don't think they're actually like proving it for real.
Because those billionaires
can really like boycott some shit and really like fuck up some people's pockets. Like, they ain't doing that though. I think that's these racist motherfuckers. That's the racist motherfuckers that's in power. They don't understand marches. They don't understand like prayer and shit like that. They understand fuck these motherfuckers' pockets up. You see what the Jewish people do? They ain't out here marching and shit. Fuck they pockets up. Cancel these motherfuckers. That's
and you know what? And you know who has the most.
Understand.
You know who has the most power? You know who has more power than the Jewish community?
Who's that?
We do. We just don't know it.
And we don't use it. We got the most
like I said earlier, we account for over $1 trillion in the economy in America. If black people, the majority of black people, we're not going to get all. We know we're not going to get all. If the majority of black Americans decide no more, there will be changes. You cannot operate this country without us. You cannot operate Walmart without us. You cannot operate Target without us. You cannot operate your fucking liquor stores without us. You cannot operate your fucking gas stations without us. You cannot operate your strip clubs without us. You cannot operate Spotify without us. You cannot operate YouTube without us. You know another solution I think I might have. I mean, it may seem a little extreme, but I think it'll work. Let me hear it.
All of us go the fuck back home. All of us go to Ghana.
We are home.
This should have crumbled.
We are home. That's the fucking problem.
They complain about us. They can't stand the losers.
That's my problem. We are home. We were born here, Bobby. We deserve this shit. This ain't slavery days. I understand where our ancestors come from. Yeah. And I don't want to downplay that at all. Don't get me wrong. As far back as my family tree goes that I can account for is all the way back to fucking Mississippi and like 1800 and something. 200 years ago, Brewsters have been in America. This is my home. I should not be treated this way at my home. I deserve a certain amount of respect for being in my country. This is my country. My ancestors might be from Africa. I am American. When I go to Africa, they don't say, oh, look, it's my African American. No, you're a fucking American. When you go out of this country, you are an American. You're not an African American. You're not a black person. You're a fucking American.
I ain't talking about just visit there. I'm talking about just we go back.
And do you realize how long it would take for us to reestablish that culture?
Born here, I mean, this is your home. I get that. But at the same time, these motherfuckers are showing you ain't welcome here. Your ancestors built this shit, but you ain't welcome here. This ain't your home for real. We don't want you here. Go back home and work. Go the fuck back. They say this shit all day, every fucking day. I mean, they show us this shit.
I'm gonna put this one up just because
every fucking day, man.
That's my point right there. That's my point right there. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not running. Like that's my problem. Is I'm not running. I'm not running away.
Away from them.
That is running though.
We ain't running.
That is running. It's fight or flight.
We cut they shit off.
Going back to Africa is fight or flight because that's what the fuck they telling us to do anyway. Go back to Africa. Go back to Africa. Go back to Africa. That's what all the racist motherfuckers are screaming.
Brandon, but let us lead this motherfucker. Watch how quick they try to stop us. They can't run this motherfucker without us.
So why not fight? So why not fight with the influence that we have here? Why leave and have them begging us to stay when we can fight them on our terms with our money and our influence? And like, why try to leave to prove the same point that we can prove by fighting?
I think what you guys are saying is just leverage it.
You go home and prosper and not have to fight.
I think what you're saying is leverage it.
Yeah,
just
and we're not going
for leverage.
And even on top of that, Bobby, that American word is more than just going to visit and all that type of shit, right? We are Americans. We are spoiled Americans. Even as the underdogs of this country, the downtrodden of this country, we are still spoiled fucking rotten because of the shit that we are afforded in this country. We are not going to be able to go back to Africa and prosper immediately the same way that we can prosper now.
Why the fuck not? We were taught to be spoiled. This is a learned behavior. Just like how we learned to be spoiled, we can go to Africa and we can unlearn that shit. We can learn to have to work for our shit.
And think about how many centuries it took for us to become.
This shit. Stop playing us like that, Brandon. Like we don't have the mental capacity to change.
Look how long it took for us to get spoiled. Look how long it took for us to get spoiled. That took generations and generations of fucking downtrodden this bullshit, punching us in our face every time we open our mouth, telling us to shut the fuck up and dribble, lynching us, hanging us, dragging us back. That took generations and generations to learn this type of behavior.
Why keep staying here for that shit? When they showing us they don't want us here.
Because we built this shit.
For that?
This our shit. This is our shit. This ain't theirs. They came and took it from somebody fuck else. Why the fuck we can't take
this
it from
this ain't none of ours if you really want to be taken. Yeah, this is Native American shit.
That's what the fuck I'm saying. When you start talking to Aboriginals and shit, they came fucking Europeans came over and took this shit from somebody else. Why the fuck we can't take it back? This ain't they shit. This we built this fucking country.
We did. I totally agree with you there.
I'm not fucking leaving.
Okay.
America can suck my dick. I'm not leaving, bro. Let me get to these comments.
Line if I ever heard one. America can suck my dick, but I ain't leaving.
I'm telling you. We're gonna go through these comments real quick, y'all. As much as I hate it, that's white Hollywood. No A-list actors, actresses are going to stand up to Hollywood to make a change and fear what will happen. That's facts. Being talking about that was y'all. I don't remember what we was talking about. B.I. says our culture can't come together due to we all not going to agree on the same things because we have big egos and pride to even do an interchange. That's facts. Valencia said he sure don't. I don't exactly remember what we was talking about. B-Hot says, and our culture be too easy bought once money come into play. That's facts.
That's my point.
Valencia says the sad point we shouldn't suppose him. I don't know what that was talking about. Bean says the money gonna change me. The money gonna change me. I'm sorry, I ain't even fooling with y'all. We may be too far gone. Chris said they would learn. Valencia said a lot of people should have supported Cap.
Yeah, but they didn't because they were scared.
That's the in too deep. Valencia said Oprah's an ass. B-Hot said it would have to be preachers, rappers, and top black athletes to broadcast and show how we come together because they're the most influential of our culture. That is 100% facts.
Facts, big fact. That's the biggest of all facts on all gods.
Valencia said that's my Bobby. That's where it's gonna hurt him the most. I don't remember exactly who he's talking about.
Nah, fuck their pockets up.
Yeah.
That's what they understand. Fuck with their money. I bet they start changing some shit.
Chris said it's all about the money. People start missing if pockets run dry, and that's what people are afraid of. But see, I think we was making the same point. We just had two ways of making the point.
Yeah. I think we just had two ways of. We just had two different solutions. You saying, take the shit back. You know what I mean? We built this motherfucker. Let's take this motherfucker back. And I'm not saying I totally, disagree with you on that. You know what I mean? To a certain point, I agree. But I'm like, why? Why fight these motherfuckers? Why waste our energy? Why spend our energy on these motherfuckers who don't deserve us? We too good for them. Why spend the energy on that shit? You know what I mean? Nope. I just poured another one. Shit.
Nah, we love drunk Bobby over here.
But I ain't drunk.
I know you're not. That was a good ass conversation though.
This is what I'm passionate about.
Yeah, this was a good ass conversation.
Let's go the fuck home and build this shit up over there. You know how how good Americans have it over here because of some of our inventions and shit like that. Let's take that shit back the fuck home. Let's build us back up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Let's build us back up. Fuck building this motherfucker back up. Let's build us up.
Facts.
I get it. They got what they got out of us over here. Fine. That's cool. I ain't even tripping on that shit no more. Karma gonna come for their ass. We see it now. We see that shit right fucking now with the economy and shit. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna get into that. Let's just take our shit back home. Let's build our shit back the fuck up.
Facts.
Fuck fighting for this shit. Fuck fighting for some motherfuckers who keep showing us that they don't want it. That's like No, that's a bad analogy. I'm not gonna do that. That's wrong. That's like keep going back to the same motherfucker who keep cheating on you. You know
Nah,
what I mean?
for sure.
Yeah, man. I mean, nah.
Yeah, you can come, Chris. Once it says, once we all figured it out, I'm telling you, we can rule things in a better way. Other minorities are scared of what our possibilities are. And that was the point I was trying to make. If we take this shit back, if we like this is going to be the end of it because we need to do our segments. If we were to take this back, we would be the powerhouse. So now we give people of color options, a lot more options than they have right now. And I think that's what would change the dynamic. And my last point, I agree with what you were saying too, Bobby. Obviously, it was for sake of argument. We had two different ways of putting it in. Like we were saying the same shit.
I'm definitely not mad at your. I'm not mad at your approach. I feel your Malcolm X approach.
Yeah,
I'm definitely with that. I think we just respectfully, disagreed, or we just had two different solutions. We just had two different solutions. That's all.
Bi says our ancestors fought to stay in the U.S., so why would we quit now?
Because they didn't know the glory of our home.
Twan said,
but how would they though? You know what I mean, when we've been robbed of our fucking culture, we've been robbed of our religion, we've been robbed of our fucking names.
Facts.
Every time
Smith is not a black name. Johnson is not a black name. Williams is not a black name.
America show be hot. Do you realize like every time America shows Africa on the TV, like them starving kid commercials, it's always in them huts, motherfucking flies running around.
Yeah, that bullshit. That ain't even what Africa look like.
They want you to think all of Africa is. That's what they want you to think it is. Look up some shit. Go look up.
They don't want us to leave because we account for too much over here.
Africa is fucking beautiful, man.
They don't want us to leave. That's why they keep showing the African huts. They don't want us to leave because we account for too much money over here.
Yeah,
too much culture.
They don't want to tell you that Africa is where they stealing all the fucking diamonds from. They don't want to tell you that.
Yeah, go watch Blood Diamond.
Africa is a fucking shithole.
Go watch Blood Diamond.
See what it was and the love that's over there. Motherfuckers will go over there in droves.
So on that topic,
will fucking crumble without us.
Since we on our Black Power shit today, this will be something that we will be implementing in 2023 on every episode. So we're gonna get a jump start on it. We're doing a dry run today. We got segments. I did Brandon's bullshit in the beginning. Y'all already accustomed to that. So we're gonna premiere Bobby's and Everett's today. We're gonna start with Bobby because we on Black Power shit. So let's get straight into it.
Want to get into a little bit of that, Chris? Just a second. Okay. I just said a little while ago, like, you know how we done built this motherfucker off of our inventions. I'm kind of salty Brandon just left because he would appreciate the person that I'm about to highlight right now. Excuse me. So we bring it back to Black Excellence segment. Who I'm highlighting today is man by the name of Jerry Lawson. Fuck it, damn. The light too bright. He was an engineer. Gamers would appreciate that. I'm a gamer. Everybody knows I'm an avid gamer. Jerry Lawson is a black man, and he was the father of the video game cartridge, like Nintendo, Sega, all the cartridges and all that. How to get games in the cartridges. That was him. That was Jerry Lawson. He was born December 1st, 1940, and he died April 9th, 2011. He was an American engineer. He was known for his work in designing the Fairchild Channel F video game console, as well as leading the team that pioneered the commercial video game cartridge. He was thus dubbed the father of the video game cartridge, according to Black Enterprise magazine in 1982. He eventually left Fairchild and founded the game company VideoSoft. Brandon, I figured you'd appreciate that. Everybody knows I'd appreciate that because video games were a big part of my childhood. They're a part of my whole life now.
For real.
Yeah,
we gonna get it shaking when fucking SF6 come out.
I already ordered that shit. I showed you. I already ordered.
Oh yeah.
But yes. Thank you, Jerry Lawson, for the contributions you made. May you rest in peace. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to focus on that man's death. I want to focus on his contribution to video games. I think that I really believe that black people were dope, Jerry Lawson included. If it weren't for Jerry Lawson, we probably would have never had Atari 2600, Nintendo, Sega Genesis, all the way up to N64. Some liquor went down the wrong way, and now I'm paying for it. That's a reach. But go okay. It's a reach. But all right. Where was I at? Yes.
What you think about SF6 while we on the nerd shit?
Have you seen that trailer?
Yes. That's an open world concept.
Not only that, they're bringing back a mechanic that was in the original Marvel vs. Capcom, where you can call somebody out to fight.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
I think that's some of the dopest shit ever. I loved that in Marvel vs. Capcom 1, where you could call your partner out and y'all both be fighting at the same time. You controlling both of them.
And what's so dope about it is the nigga that you call out is like your master, the nigga you learned your moves and shit from.
Exactly.
That shit gonna be crazy.
I would love to train under Ken and call him out.
You feel me? I'm training under Ryu, but it's cool.
Yeah, you can get.
And they keep adding. The only thing that makes me mad, keep adding new niggas that do Ken and Ryu moves.
Final Fantasy, that's his shit. That's who shit. My shit. That is my shit. That's the only turn-based game I fuck with. Final Fantasy. Matter of fact, I was just showing my son about Final Fantasy 7 a little while ago. Heralded as one of the greatest games of all time.
Yeah.
Here's a fun fact that might get my gamer card taken away. I never finished Final Fantasy 7. Never finished it.
You didn't.
Okay, I get it, Everett. You don't give a shit. I know.
You want to definitely take mine away? You want to definitely take mine away?
Pause.
I said, do you want to definitely take mine away?
I heard you. I'm trying to see how Everett's pause correlate. I think that's another reach, but go ahead.
I've never played any of the Final Fantasies.
Okay.
I
wouldn't take your gamer card away from that. Some people really don't like RPGs.
I don't.
I hate turn-based games because that's not a fight in real life. Could you imagine that? Like, all right, now you got to wait for me to hit you.
Right.
Fights don't work like that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, that was Bobby's Black Excellence segment.
This was a dry run. I will definitely have more information for y'all when we start doing this for real.
Yeah, this is definitely, us trying some shit out. Obviously, I might come up with another segment for myself. Everett's got 2 or 3 that he's already workshopping. But the one that we are going to roll with today is definitely probably my favorite one. This is gonna be fucking crazy.
First off, I gotta put up a disclaimer. This sounds so terrible. It makes it seem like I'm some dumb jock and I'm bullying nerds, and it's like, hey, you with your science textbook, nerdy pocket protector, thick glasses ass motherfucker.
Oh shit. So do you know who this is?
We did him already.
Did we?
Yeah, I gave him.
Some weirdo nigga.
Okay, hold on.
Some
I got
weirdo
you.
emo
You ain't
nigga.
gonna do my guy like that. That's my
For real,
favorite
though.
motherfucker off of Bleach.
It must be some Japanese Tado Kato Mashi Hashi nigga. Hashi Kashi Masu Haru.
Look at this racist shit.
For real.
This is some nunchucks.
Hold on. We've
Oh
done
my
this
god.
before,
Shit. What was the other one I was
I'm
had?
doing it now, Brandon.
I had another one.
Who was that? Bushi Kai
Everett,
Tempo.
This comment is for you, Everett.
What's up?
This comment is for you.
Oh, I didn't know we were still doing it. My bad. I was looking for something different.
That is Bukaki Coochie Kick. That is Bukaki Coochie
That's
Kicker.
the same thing he called it last time.
That's Buki Coochie. Buki Kaya Coochie. Budokai Ten Coochie. Coochie Coochie.
So
that's Booty Hole. Booty Hole Nunchuck Kachuki.
oh my god.
Hashitashi Kamuto. There you go.
Oh my god.
See, I'm down with anime.
No, you're not, sir.
Good job, sir.
You're not at all.
Wait a minute. Hold up. This is for me. See, I'm a friend to the anime community. I embrace the nerd community.
I got another one for him.
What's up?
That person was Byakuya Kuchiki.
Kuchiki.
Who is them people?
Byakuya,
is that more than one person?
Byakuya Kuchiki.
Is that more than one
That's
person?
a first and last name, Everett. Byakuya Kuchiki.
Oh, that's whack.
How is it whack?
Byakuya Kuchiki.
Kuchiki.
That's her first and last name. That was the name of the person.
Who is this?
Byakuya
who is this
Kuchiki.
person? This sounds like an androgynous, tippy toe walking, nunchuck carrying person.
Nah, he was rich. Byakuya rich as fuck. And he don't take no shit. And he ain't playing with you. He ain't saying no words. He just getting right to the shit.
Right to the shit.
I'm sure Baraka gets right to the shits.
Baraka.
Shit.
I hate this dude, bro. I swear to God. So this next one is another character.
What?
This next one is another character from a different anime, right?
All right.
Can you pronounce that name, E?
Where's it at?
On the
Right
screen.
Highlight
I
it.
can't. Oh, that is Hirofumi Yoshida. That is.
Ooh, okay, E.
That is a nunchuck carrying ninja star nigga.
Okay, E.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got a sorority Japanese. Yeah, that's
Oh shit.
I'm down with the ching chongs and the nunchucks.
Oh my god, will you stop?
And the ninja stars.
So his name is
like,
Hirofumi Yoshida. You were pretty close. Who was
that?
You actually did good. You did good this round.
Yeah.
I know. That's for me. I stand with the rice community.
Afro.
Oh my god. We gonna get canceled, bro. I swear to God.
We getting canceled, bro.
Nah, for sure.
Hey, yo, Afro Samurai was my shit. I was salty. It was 5 fucking episodes.
Oh, they made another Best Man movie? Oh, they made it a series. They made it a series on Peacock.
How many times you just go be a best man and keep getting married?
Nah, for real.
Always the best man, never the groom.
Oh, yikes.
It be like that sometimes.
Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, so That's
Ever,
a
have
little
you ever been the
taste,
best man?
huh?
Have you ever been the best man?
Technically, yes. Technically,
How many
yes.
bridesmaids did you fuck at that wedding?
Whoa, sir. Whoa, hold on.
That means all of them.
Right.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No. Well, the problem is the wedding never actually occurred. So,
Damn. Damn.
That's tough.
What happened?
That's
tough.
He fucked the bride. Ever fucked the bride? That's what happened.
I would
It's
never.
it's not father of the bride, it's fucker of the bride.
I would never do such a thing.
I don't believe you, sir.
That is worthy of. That is
I
a
don't believe
death
that.
wish. That is
I
a
don't
death
believe
wish.
that at all.
I don't believe that at all.
That
I
is
don't
a
know.
death wish. Hey,
Not even a little bit.
Definitely
I'm
fuck the
serious. Hey, that is a death wish. That's I would
Yeah.
never.
Fucking somebody's wife right before they wedding is crazy.
Damn.
I would never do such a thing. What do you mean? Wait a minute. Before the wedding, at any time, it's not okay.
I believe you would. Before
Yeah,
the wedding,
debatable.
it's still Beyonce. It's still a fiance at the wedding. Before the wedding.
That's true.
Nah, I wouldn't ruin a friendship for some vagina.
Look at you taking a high road.
Let me shut the fuck up. That was dirty. My bad.
Why do you think I'm just this? Now look, now they co-signing, talking about oh shit, E. Oh shit, E. Damn, E, that's fucked up. Damn, E.
Oh shit.
Look, now they co-signing. Valencia, I am an angel. I'm an angel.
Of death.
Look at Everett with the fuck. Look at Brandon with the fucking lighter flip. Cedric the entertainer ass.
It sounds like a hater, G.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I know. That's lightweight hate.
It is my bad. Sorry for the hate.
It's light
Let's get
hate.
back
It's
to
light
hating
hate. Light hate, I don't take
back to
serious.
hating Everett. Why you fuck that man's
I don't
bride?
take light hurt. Oh, another announcement. Another announcement. We are going to try to be as professional as we can in 2023. So I want to announce to everybody. I want to announce to everybody that I will no longer be smoking on this podcast.
Cap.
Right,
No.
bro. Why?
No, because when we get to marketing and really like trying to grow this and blow up, like they not gonna put us on camera if I'm smoking.
Why the fuck not? Shit. Marlboro see that shit, and you smoke Marlboros. Marlboro see that shit and be like, "Hey,
Nah,
he
I see what
smokes
you're
on
saying.
cigarette.
It's
Hey, he can do our
image
ads."
wise, it doesn't
Aesthetically,
look good.
it's not going. It's not a pleasing aesthetic.
You're absolutely right.
Joke. Jesus Christ! All right, yeah, you're right. All right. They won't. All
Yeah,
right.
like
Stop
you
smoking
can't.
that. Just
Like
stop
you,
smoking.
you can't be smoking. You can't be drinking.
Oh no, drinking is cool.
What you got in that glass, sir?
Drinking. I have a martini.
Nah, this nigga made a whole motherfucking mixed drink.
Yeah, I
This nigga made a martini in front of everybody.
A lemon drop.
Oh wow. Okay.
I got a whole mixology set.
Did y'all niggas go shopping for our gift exchange yet?
Oh yeah,
Look,
y'all
Bobby
should-
didn't forgot about it.
I didn't. Y'all,
Nah,
y'all
no,
should-
I didn't. I just don't know what to get y'all yet. I really don't.
I love y'all, but I'm not going to the store for you niggas. It's coming from Amazon. Just being honest. I don't love y'all enough to go to the store and stand in line. I'm gonna get on.
I don't know what the fuck y'all want. I got you, Valencia. I got you, baby. I got you. I still got a whole drink right here.
Normal combos pod.
Normal combos pod. All
right, Bobby's the new L. Look, we got 2 drinks.
No, this is the ingredients for a lemon drop. Vodka, 2 ounces of vodka, an ounce of simple syrup, half ounce of triple sec, and an ounce of lemon juice, and you pour it in your I can't remember what the fuck this is called, but you pour it in some ice and you shake it up. Yeah, you shake. Yeah, put it in your shaker. You shake it up with some ice, and then you take the lid off and you strain it into your glass. That's it.
Ow.
Oh, and you put sugar on the rim. You put
Okay,
on your glass. On your glass.
Brandon. Okay, Bobby's now our official baddie bartender of the podcast.
Nah, he definitely a starlet.
He is.
His startender.
Yeah, he gonna put on some booty
okay.
shorts. He mixing drinks in some booty shorts. Some booty shorts.
Take a drink. Wait, what? What is it?
Oh shit! This nigga's making drinks in booty shorts.
No,
want,
sir.
baby?
I do not have on the booty shorts. These are
what you want, baby?
Sweats. These are Nike sweats, sir.
He a starlet.
I'm smacked.
Normal combo sweats coming soon.
Ow.
All right.
You gonna drink? All right, bet. I like
Um,
drinking partners.
that's it for our
As long as you ain't a
episode.
mean drunk, be cool.
Nah, for real. If you a mean drunk, you can't really fuck with us because we goofy as fuck when we get to drinking.
I think we just said this on the podcast. I'm the nice drunk. I'm the drunk millionaire. I'm the one who's everybody need to feel as good as me. Everybody gets a drink. I'm Oprah in this bitch.
You get a drink. You get a drink.
You get a drink.
You get a drink.
Look under your tits. There's drinks for everybody.
Everything.
Oh Jesus!
Whoa! Wow!
Flip that
nigga. Wow.
Everett is a secret drunk.
Nah, Valencia, you ain't heard the stories. This nigga's a professional drunk.
You ain't seen the video.
This nigga's a professional drunk.
He slides down steps.
Valencia, don't listen to anything these guys say.
Hey,
Yeah,
look,
right.
Valencia, are we still friends on Facebook or whatever? I'm gonna send you the video.
It's on. Did you tag the pod last time you found it?
Yeah, so I guess we got to do taglines and closing and get out of here. You know, people got to get up pretty early in the morning. Yeah, so self-improvement.
Oh shit! All right.
Oh shit! Let's go. Let's get out of here.
At the end of the fucking pod, man.
Oh man, self-improvement is the key, people. I'm gonna say it again. Self-improvement is the key. Hey, do not set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. When it comes to attention, be a very, very stingy dealer with very, very high prices. Oh, and those that say you can't or you won't are just upset at the fact that you will and you can. Also, you might want to wipe front to back.
Also, don't wish it was easier. Make yourself better.
Facts.
You be forgetting them, E. You be forgetting. I did kind of remix your shit though. You be saying wish it was don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. But
right.
Wish it
okay.
Don't do shit. Make yourself better.
Facts.
It's cool. You know, you could ditty it. You could ditty it.
Take that.
Don't take the publishing though. Don't take the publishing.
Oh, I'm taking all of it. I'm gonna rape your marketing. I'm gonna rape your publishing, your bag of flavor bitch at a show. I'm gonna rape her. I'm raping everything. Anything you can think of, I'm gonna rape.
Somebody's gonna cut that up. Somebody's gonna cut that up
in like 2 years though, because we ain't that popular yet. So in about 2 years, somebody gonna cut that shit up and it's gonna be on the shade room.
I just got reminded of the Raping You record skit just in the middle of that.
Ain't nobody, don't nobody know that old shit.
Anime and video games are life. Shout out to my kings and queens out there. Keep striving to be excellent because you already are.
Yes, Valencia, he does. Bobby is hilarious. Drunk Bobby is
Drunk Bobby is fucking funny.
I'm not. They being sarcastic, but anyway, shout out to my kings and queens out there. Keep striving to be excellent because y'all already are, and I mean that. Seriously, I do. Y'all fucking dope. Black people are fucking dope. That shout out to the fans, supporters, the listeners, everybody who been motherfuckers been rocking with us tonight, man. We've been going 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers been rocking with us tonight. Shout out to the fans, supporters, the listeners, anybody who shared a who done shared this, wrote a comment, liked all that shit. Like who I've been on here. Let me shout y'all out personally. Shout out to my little cousin Twan. Shout out to Valencia. Shout out to Bean. Shout out to B Hot. Who am I forgetting?
Allura came through earlier.
Allura did.
Demontre was up here earlier.
Demontre, yeah, shout out to y'all. Did I shout out Bean? Shout out to Bean.
Yeah.
Bean add me because I tried to add you and you didn't pop up. But okay. There's no comfort in your growth zone, and there's no growth in your comfort zone. And if it doesn't scare you, you too comfortable. Get out your comfort zone and grow. Take a risk. Take a risk. It will be worth it. Trust me. Also, you can make millions or you can make excuses. You cannot do both.
Facts.
Brandon?
Another announcement. Our episodes in 2023 will be capped at 90 minutes.
No, they ain't. He say that.
We're gonna try to cap them at 90 minutes. I was gonna, like, no bullshit though, Bobby. I was gonna cap this one at 90 minutes, but then we just got into a dope ass conversation.
Absolutely.
This was a dope fucking conversation.
At like 1:15, I was already hovering over the segments. Like, nah, let's get to these segments so we can try to, you know what I'm saying, stick to our hour and a half. But the conversation just got dope. So, no one wants what no one wants. When the facts change, I reserve the right to change my mind. Success is a mind state. Failure is just as much a mind state as success.
Focus on your count, not your edges. Worry about your count, not your edges. There's a thin line between protecting your peace and avoiding accountability. Mm-hmm. I'm humble enough to know that I'm replaceable, but I'm cocky enough to know that it's a fucking downgrade. Right.
As I said earlier, they fight for what they want. We settle for what we get. At what point do we change our mind, change our tactics? One that I haven't remembered in a while, even though we made it a fucking merch item. United we bargain, divided we settle. And last but not least,
education is elevation.
Education is elevation. We bringing that back in 23 too. Our education is elevation. Yeah, our education is elevation series is coming back in 23 for sure. And as always, every conversation that's normal is not a normal conversation. So yeah, this was a dope ass episode, y'all. I really enjoyed myself.
I enjoyed this too.
Again, for me, Wednesdays, check me out on Hump Day Shenanigans on AMP. Check my personal link tree. It is separate from the pod's link tree. My link tree is on. Himself from his Everett. Look at him. Beyonce shit. My link tree is available on my Facebook, Brandon Brewster, and on my Instagram at podfather_official. So check me out there. Wednesdays we got Hump Day Shenanigans. Hump Day. I'm sorry. Hump Day Shenanigans on Wednesday. We have Chef Boyardee Fridays, of course. And you never know, I might do a pop-up show here or there, depending on if I got the time to do it. But yeah, we've done all our announcements. Merch is available. I know y'all really only seen this hoodie online, but this motherfucker has been selling like hotcakes. This motherfucking hoodie has been selling. On the back, it said this is called our Humble Cocky hoodie. So it has my tagline. I'm humble enough to know that I'm replaceable, cocky enough to know that it's a downgrade. It has that on the back.
Yo. Hold on 1 second. We got to give a shout out to Alicia. I saw her with it on.
Yes. Alicia had it on at the movies. Shout out to Alicia for sure. We had another one. One of the kids from Elijah's soccer team, his mom ordered a hoodie.
Hey.
And
that's what I'm talking about.
She tagged us in it as soon as she got it. And then shout out to K-Ron. K-Ron ordered a whole bunch of shit from us. So shout out to K-Ron. He definitely got some merch from us the other day. It's just a light, I think. But yeah, merch is available on Etsy. We moving. We rocking. 23 is gonna be our fucking year. We got a bunch of shit coming for y'all, a bunch of dope ideas, a bunch of super great content ideas. Next week, we will have my brother, Grizz Gotti. So next week, definitely tune in because that's gonna be a dope ass episode.
Check it out.
That's what we ending our week on. That's what we ending our year on. We ended 23 with my brother. We've been trying to get him for a while now. We kept saying that we was gonna get him, and we never did. But we finally reached out and was able to get him. So Grizz Gotti will be here next week on the Normal Convos pod. We will be in studio. So y'all definitely should tune in because it's gonna be a fucking vibe. We going crazy. 2023 is our fucking year. Thank you for our viewership. We appreciate y'all, everybody that sent the comment today. Thank y'all for tuning in for this conversation.
We love y'all.
As always, do something this week that is productive. It does not have to come of monetary gain. Just do something to make your life a little bit easier this week. And for our listenership, thank y'all for thugging it out with us for 2 and 15. We appreciate y'all. Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Amazon Music, Pandora, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio. We everywhere. Our audio is everywhere. You can't pick up a streaming site and we not there. So thank y'all for listening to us. Thank y'all for sticking it out with us. It's hump day. It's Wednesday. Hump something if you motherfucking can. And for Everett, for Bobby, for the Normal Convos pod, I am your host, Brandon. We fucking out of here. We love y'all.
Good looking out, cuz.
We almighty.
The Almighty is